All right. So that's everything about that with an FCS. Georgia Southern is one of the top winningest programs in FCS championships with 6, number 2 to North Dakota State. So really brings us down. But speaking of championships, as we're in the last bit of our show here, in the show that will never end for my losing, I want to talk about NASCAR. So we here at French Stream Sports are hosting our Fantasy NASCAR League, the quest to the Golden Jorts. Steven, you still haven't started to play. You have time to jump in.
I have started to play.
Oh, you have started to play?
Okay. Yeah, I gotta win those jorts, man.
You gotta win. What is your team name then?
I'm Dale Earnhardt Stash.
That's you? I didn't know. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the Stash.
Okay, good. So you saw then that Slaney won this week.
Yes.
Slaney won this week in a pretty good fashion. Josh Wakely is still holding. He had back-to-back winning weeks. He's still holding it down in fantasy. Connor scored 27 points this week.
So is he like just not setting his lineup, or?
So Connor said I didn't have time, and he said I'm gonna, because for all those out there, Fantasy NASCAR is becoming. Someone tackle him. Fantasy NASCAR is becoming one of my favorite sports in that. You can only use one dude 10 times. So Connor basically gave this a burner week, but in my opinion, it's too early in the season to be shuffling in guys you don't want to use. So he got killed. But speaking of us in our league, NASCAR is different this year. So who's winning right now, Steven?
Flip a coin, because it's been different every week, and it's someone completely unpredicted. Matthew McDowell won the 500, which I was watching with, or I was talking to my buddy Randy, and he was like screaming because he like can't believe it. Like McDowell has been around for a long time, and this is like his first real big win. And then we got Christopher Bell. I think he won the road course at Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a newcomer. He's kind of a rookie, I believe. And I'm going to be honest, like I haven't really been I haven't watched NASCAR in quite a while, so I honestly don't know if he's a rookie or not.
It was a first win for him, too.
He looks like a really young guy. Like he's just starting out in his career, and that's got to be a big win to start your career out. Let's see, and then next we had, was it Kyle Larson won that last one?
William Byron, and then Kyle Larson won last week.
Byron,
so big with that.
Yes.
There is no on that list. Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, none of those.
Yeah, so who you normally would see, you're not seeing right now, and so it's kind of, when are they going to get in there?
It's all due in time, but apparently this is not my time, as I got skunked here. So in NASCAR, the top point standing is, of course, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Christopher Bell. We're going to see how the season unfolds, because if you win a race, you can get into the NASCAR playoff, so it's made it kind of different. But now,
so
Steve,
I was just going to ask you, is that a normal thing? If you win, you're in?
That is different for NASCAR in that they brought the playoff in after they had what they called the chase, or before it used to be performance all year. Then they brought the playoff in to make the end of the year more interesting. So it's a very much you win, you're in. So there has been people, 4 out of the 5 drivers that are guaranteed wins in the playoff were not even playoff contenders or close last year.
And so, the playoff is, they're only keeping it to a certain amount, correct?
16 teams.
So 16 teams, or like drivers, individual
16 drivers?
Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, so it'll be different. It's a good season to watch. It's a really good season for the sport. I'm excited. Their next races are Phoenix is this weekend, then there's Atlanta, and then they go to Bristol, which is so cool because it's a dirt track race. And
I am so excited for this Bristol race this year.
I am hyped about it, because in dirt track racing, if you've never raced on dirt before, you turn left, but then you immediately turn right for the rest of the time, or else you're going around in a circle. So, and Bristol is already a tiny enough track as it is. It's going to be incredible.
Yes. I was like, Bristol is always my favorite because it is so small, and you get, 40 cars on there, and it's a mess. It's a madhouse. and
Yeah.
then you adding in the almost the unknown factor of dirt on the track. It's going to be a fun one to watch. I can assure that.
I definitely agree. I cannot wait for Bristol on the dirt track. They've written pictures on the internet of it. It looks amazing. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see because this is the first time like actual NASCAR has been on a dirt track, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle on that sort of thing.
It will. It's going to be huge.